Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we've gameplay from Shudderwock, and this one featuring one of my favorite lines in this meta, and that's whenever you can get Felemental early in a game as Shudderwock, because you can just do so much when you can buff those big taverns. And with Peckish Feldrake existing in the game, it's never been easier to stabilize. Find a couple good battle cries, consume gigantic taverns, and bam. Board is gigantic. Other people better find a way to beat you quick, because you don't take long to get there. Alright, enjoy. Was like, get a good build around 6-star, make it a golden 6-star, and then win the lobby off of it. Minions in the tavern each randomly gain Taunt, Wind Fury, Divine Shield, and Reborn. Okay, so minions transformed by Galakrond won't have it. Cookie discovers his key minions. Shudderwock is okay, because you pretty much just play the game like normal with extra battle cries. And Reno makes a golden discovered card. Bofur doesn't play for rating, but also plays at 13.8k. I don't try hard for rating. I still play the game, and I do most of the things very efficiently. But I don't give up the fun lines and playing the Nomi game and doing the silly shit. The Divine Shield Shell Collector on Shudderwock. Okay. Just hit, bro. But I don't give up the fun things, you know, in order to be slightly better rating. I'd rather just have fun the whole time and be 14k, you know? There are times where the fun aligns with the best play, and those are the best metas. But when it separates too heavily, then you kind of take a step back and you say, what are you prioritizing? Are you prioritizing winning, or are you prioritizing having fun? There's a middle ground, usually. There's some people that do it very well. I think Dog is actually just astounding at that. That he'll play fun lines, he'll mix in a little bit of tryharding, and he'll stay at 15k while having fun most of the games. I think Dog's having fun this meta. I know that's what's going to come back as the next statement. I met Dog this weekend. He good people. Dog's a nice dude. In fact, Dog was probably the biggest streamer that I met that I was like shocked. Knew who I was before I introduced myself. Like, I was just like, I'm a nobody, you know? I'm a little fish in a big pond. And Dog, I saw him at a meet and greet, and he saw me from like across the room. He goes, "It's Bofur." I was like, holy shit. I'm a little fanboy moment there for a second. Bofur, you a nobody? Not everybody connects with everybody else on this platform, you know? Bofur, what's the most broken card? Including 7-stars, the 7-star pirate. 7-star pirate is nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. That card, if you're going to permanently add 7 stars to the game, needs to be removed. I think we're just going to get murdered this round. Just, you know, a little murdering. Small myrtle. Myrtle turtle. Maybe we'll take the Snapjaw and go up. Like, it's hard to pass on a 5 damage Divine Shield in the mid game, and we have the gold for the next turn. Walked up to me and said hi, and I was like, why does he know who I am? Exactly. Dude, I think Dog's just super connected with like what's going on in the scene. He's just really knowledgeable. I was like, huh. I did not expect this. I expected most of the reception to be like, you introduce yourself by name, and people are like, oh, I remember that name, or I recognize that name, you know? But like somebody knowing you, especially from an online environment, like, this is the only thing you see of me. What do we look like what do you look like in real life? Is it exactly the same? Well, I mean, he watches you for your dog comment, obviously. The Dogdog watches the dog content. Honestly, it checks out. I don't look exactly the same way in real life. You're under very controlled lighting, you know? You are different. Well, you're tall as fuck. I am tall as fuck. I'm easy to see across a room. So do you use your online username when you talk to people there? That was so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, you just said right after that, isn't it weird? It's so weird. The only place in the world where the norm was to say, hi, I'm Bofur. Not, hi, I'm Andrew. My name's Andrew, by the way. Hi, I'm Bofur. Because the first couple times I said, hi, I'm Andrew, and I whiffed a couple times on people not knowing who I was that would have recognized Bofur. Like I did it with Krip the first time. Actually, I did it with Rainia, to be fair, when I met them in at the hotel. And as soon as I said Bofur, both of them knew who I was because we're playing together the next day. But like the first take was not instant. It wasn't instant, you know? It wasn't like, oh, I recognize you from this. I can connect who you are. But as soon as you say the name, you connect to the person or the persona or the stream or whatever it might be. I also thought your name was Bofides. Guys, the Bofides thing's a joke. My real name's Kripparrian, okay? Bofides ain't accurate, but Kripparrian is. It's nice to meet you, Andrew. Thanks. I do my best. Nice to meet you too, Twitch chat. I mean, Julie. You're Jeff, right? You know it. My name is Jeff. I think we just take the power. I'd rather use the gold on 4. We got the rerolls with the recycling wraith. It's Jeff. My name Jeff. His name was Robert Paulson. No, this is Patrick. There's too many name memes out there. You don't know which one to pick. I could pick any of those and it would hit a small section of the audience. You'd be like, oh, I get that reference. So why don't we just rattle off every last one of them and complain about there being too many references? That's the meta play. Great question, Vest. No idea. Okay, I wonder what Julie's real name is. Might not be Julie. Could be anything. Even a boat. Well, that's a Zesty. Look at the Zesties. Can we find something cute to do with Zesty this game? Okay. Let's do something cute with Zesty. This is actually pretty fucking solid, right? Reborn Carbonic copy. Man, that is cheap as fuck. Because, like, we have the reroll, too. Why are there so many things that are so cheap here? I can just use the spell before, but we needed to get out of the card. I was hoping we'd get a better battle cry. Sucks that we didn't. Well, that's disappointing. I think we're just backpedaling into garbage. So, like, we had the option of using the Snicker Snack spell early with the Shell Collector. But the Shell Collector itself isn't a very good battle cry. And we had opportunity to do a lot more with that after we roll past it. Maybe it's a wrong play. Maybe it's that you just take the guaranteed value knowing that there isn't a high likelihood that you get a much better minion. I don't know, though. I really don't like 1 coin for my hero power on a turn where I know I get to see like 5 more boards. That's a lot of boards. All right, we're still over damage cap. We have a brand. We're a shudderwock. We can do crazy shit with this still. It sucks when it just doesn't pan out for you at the end. We have Naga, Beast, Pirate, Demon, Elemental. Yep. What about Skyfen? I'm going with yep, too. Because we don't technically have to sell till we roll. Okay. Now, this is kind of cute because I can buff things in the shop or things on my board with the living constellation, and I'm about to eat 2 things from the shop, so I get 3 of them on my board. Would I rather just have a 6/6 distributed on my board? Probably not. Because I have another chance to consume the things if it accidentally goes in the tavern. Right there. And now the last question is, do you get out of a minion? I think we get the fuck out. I think we're better off being strong now than being strong later. I was already wondering why you're gone, BlizzCon? I was gone for BlizzCon. Bro, Felemental, use it 4 times and somehow get to a place where we can consume with demons. Sounds like a plan. I was gone for BlizzCon and now I'm back. Which was a great experience. What's Loki? Oh my god. That's Loki, an emote. Need to sub again. You know what? I gotta go back. Yo, Keeper Joey with the 19 months. To Rob Roy with the 4 months as well. TLH with the 30 months. And Fartman with the gift sub. Appreciate all the love within this last game. You guys are far, far, far too kind. And I ignore you for far, far, far too long. Sorry, Toxic Spike. No thank yous. I gotta wait 30 minutes till I shout you out. You're on the next flight. Sorry, brother. Delay before boarding over here. I think we keep the Felemental. That was way too many thank yous too quickly. Well, thanks, I love it. That's going to be my take. The shop is just going to be large as fuck over here. I love you, Turtle. But you gotta go, brother. You gots to go. And we're looking for like a way to make golden big carbonic copy or something as a way to win this game. But we did recover pretty quickly here. I gotta go to Disneyland with Tyler. A dream come true, honestly. If you would have asked me before BlizzCon, what's the likelihood that you get to go to Disneyland with Tyler? I would have said 0. But sometimes the magic from Disneyland makes things happen. Did you meet your voice origin, Mickey Mouse? I didn't get to see Mickey Mouse. Though I think he might have been intimidated by how accurate my voice is. That probably would just ruin the experience. He'd be like, dude, you can't be doing that. That's trademark infringement. And then I'd probably have to pay the mouse a lot of money, and I just can't afford it, honestly. I'm glad it didn't happen. The turtle made it to the water finally. We finally let the turtle go. Been to Disneyland 3 times. It's fun. It was fun. I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't say that. I would say it would be a lot of fun if I wasn't an old man. To little kids, it's probably like the best place ever. This thing potentially can be useful to me in the long run, but most likely this is all gone. This is just an elaborate scheme to build giant golden carbonic copy. What are you talking about? Or Tyler seems so stressed all the time? Tyler? He can be at times, I'm sure. Just like I can be at times. But Tyler, I've said it a bunch of times on stream. I'll say it again. Tyler is the person that inspired me to set up my stream the way I do. The pretty consistent chat interaction, the lots of conversations that are not directly gameplay related. Just his disposition and the way he talks to people and the overall respect that I have a lot of respect for the way he builds his stream. Tyler the Creator. Yeah, like Tyler the Creator, that guy. Tyler OOTD, the Hearthstone streamer. Lol Tyler 1. That's who I meant. Yeah, that Tyler. Is Tyler chill? Oh, he's pretty chill. Cleave Beast. It's okay. If we want to replace one of these guys for it, it's not that bad. I think I'd rather commit all of my gold toward getting golden carbonic copy. It's not worth using 4 gold for it. Is it an upgrade on the board? Yes. Is it worth the commitment? Probably not. I thought Tyler won too. I've watched him stream too, and I would say that's probably not my ideal candidate for how I want to run a stream, you know? There's something about his style that just doesn't mesh well with my personality. He's always got chill beats too. I don't do lyrics in music. That's my big thing. When it comes to music, it's entirely ambiance. Tyler's got a lot of lyrics in his music, and I do love his stream. But I talk a little bit too much for that level of lyrics. He's got great, yeah, he's got great music taste. Agreed. Well, you know what we want, chat. There's a Divine Shielded Wildfire. All right, well, now I want two things. Damn! All right, bye, bud. Best friend or friendship with dragon ended. New dragon is my best friend now. Why not buy the Eat Demon? It's okay, but it's on this minion. Like, you could put it here. It'd be okay, but like we just use so much gold on things. Like this thing's 35, 30-ish. You're only going to gain net like 2/2 off each minion by ruling. So it's like a 6/6 buff. And I think in this lobby, I'd just rather have Wildfire anyway. Oh, this round. Divine Shield Wildfire versus a 30/30. We can make the board bigger again this turn, or we could double eat with it. And I think against Beast, I'd rather just have a cleave. Hey. Get out of here, big birds. Well, that sucks. Or at least you hit there instead of this thing hitting there, but damn. This guy was rude as fuck. Definitely a debatable moment. All right, well, Monkey gets to go, or Cleave gets to go again after Monkey. Though we don't really expect to win this round. We really want, like, Feldrake is a 30/30 isn't better than a 17 damage Cleave, right? He's ignoring us. I'm playing the round. Doesn't it swallow 6? Sure. But you're saying you got to roll to play it versus play the Wildfire Elemental. I was arguing why I played Wildfire Elemental instead of the Feldrake, right? So, like, yeah, I can eat 5 things, but the only 2 real options there were eat 4 things, or eat 3 things on the board, whatever, 4 things on the board. Yeah, you're right. I should never have cycled the Shell Collector. That was a dumb comment. I see where the disconnect is now. Never would I have sold the Shell Collector. Yes, you're right. I just was never really debating on selling the Shell Collector either, to be completely fair. I just said at the end, I was like, oh, I could have done that. Could have. Never would have. But could have. I see you now. I'm with you now, guys. Now I'm with you. Peace, dude. Which one is the Divine Shield? Monka. Sorry, brother. Okay. Okay. What? I know. What is pretty much my take, too. The fuck was that? We got big? Yeah, you're right. Right. Yeah, I was disconnected from the comment. The comment train that was going on there. It's like, he's not listening. What am I not listening to? Checks notes. Oh, yeah, I did say that shit about the Shell Collector. That was just a dumb fucking comment. Gotcha. Yo, BT Express, thank you so much for the 33 months. And Spinnigan with the 17 months. Keeper Joey with the 19 months. You know, finally. To Rob Roy, TLH. On and on. Well, I don't think I'm taking the carbonic copy. I don't think this is worth it for the golden. I mean, I can Divine Shield it. I could just have it now. I could make a decent sized carbonic copy and make it into a bunch of Divine Shields, but yeah, probably still. Peace board. We're going to lose to one tech card. It's going to suck so much. Please don't lose to one tech card. This doesn't solve my problem. Ghoul? Maybe Ghoul solves my problem. Monka. I gotta Divine Shield this if I take the Ghoul. Do we even want a Taunted Dragon? Not necessarily, but like the big minion being bigger with Sathara and the triple chances at Sathara I think is worthwhile. Hide, buddy. Hide, big guy. Alright, he doesn't have the card. Do we kill him? A reborn Feldrake. It's truly the best card. Mm-hmm. Well, that sucks. Our hits can't go much worse, but I mean, we're still bigger than him. Because once all the stuff spawns, the cleanup wins, right? Like, this board may look big. It's not compared to what's coming back. But we right now lose to him finding one Bramble Witch. We got to play around Bramble Witch. Even if he does Leroy it the first time, he has to have another thing alive at the end to be able to one-shot it again. Ghoul seems good. Yeah, it plays around Bramble Witch well. It plays a second taunt, so we can't just guarantee the Bramble Witch attack in. Meh. Those stats may be largely irrelevant, but I need Divine Shield for this, or stats for this, so it doesn't die to the Ghoul. And another taunt on the board would be welcome. You can make a pretty good argument for practically any of these minions going. That's so fucking good. That's what we actually need. Never mind. That's it. That's the card. Okie dokie then. So, fuck Ghoul. I don't need you anymore. You're not really doing what I need. How about Taunt? Does it make any sense anywhere? Carbonic can go? Sure it can, but like Ghoul's better to go. Doesn't do anything at this point. I don't know how I want to order this. This still needs to die. But I guess if it never dies, that's not a big deal either. Like, I don't really care about the value on these as much as, like, I guess if it's just repeatedly hits and this eventually dies before this, I really don't have that many real problems. Is that a problem that you're too strong to lose your minion after, like, 12 hits? Obviously, he looked to fix his problem here, right? But the fact that this is Divine Shielded means this is to attack again as well. That's a lot of attacks before this dies. And only one thing really dies here. Could be two, theoretically. Kind of sucks. Even though it can come back and it does its thing. If he has fucking Leroy. Oh, wasn't even close. 4 damage, fucking 0-1s. Let's go. But he knew what his problem was. He had to play Scam at the end of his composition, trim down the board, and then be able to get rid of the stuff with the Scam. He played that well. He did exactly what he needed to do to beat us. It's just, it is very, very, very hard to deal with a Divine Shielded, taunted 400 that was stealth, and this thing also is stealth Divine Shield. So like this body at the end, he still needs 2 full Scam units and other miscellaneous stuff to finish us. Stealth was nuts here. That was almost like an auto win kind of card. As soon as we saw it, it was just a question of how do we reliably get this to reborn after that point.